This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' leading and longest-running weekly TV and online magazine dedicated to motoring news and features. I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa. Here's a sneak peek at this week's exciting features.
On Motoring Forum, we shall discuss Metro Manila's traffic woes and the street parking ban. Our road safety reminder, the Young Street Smarts portion, centers on what to do when one encounters a broken white center line. This week's Spy Japan shall be about the importance of following the rule on the yellow box. Showcase this week shall have an electric hatchback from BYD, the Dolphin, while for race weekend, we shall have the highlights in the first part of Full Throttle Weekend Round 4.
This week's edition of Motoring Today brings you all this, plus the latest news in transportation and traffic management, and advances in the automotive industry.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Let's dive into the latest news and updates about transportation and traffic management in the country. By this time, we should be seeing construction work being undertaken for the Ortigas station of the Metro subway, at least if everyone's now favorite DOTR secretary has his way. DOTR Secretary Vince Dizon has expressed optimism that construction of the Ortigas subway station will finally begin. The project has faced delays since its groundbreaking in 2022, primarily due to right-of-way issues and clerical errors, which Dizon said are currently being corrected. Dizon revealed these updates during a recent television interview following a site inspection of the Ortigas station alongside Pasig City Mayor Vico Soto.
Merong naging clerical error dun sa mga kasamang mga structures, no? So OSG is in the process of correcting that now. Nagbigay ng 3 years and actually more pa yung rason nun. Kasi critical path itong Ortigas eh. Again, it's one of the most important stations of the entire system, no? Because of its location, because of the volume of passengers na sasakay dito. May turn back pa dito, no? So critical talaga itong Ortigas, no?
Once operational, the Ortigas station is expected to serve approximately 96,000 passengers daily, making it one of the largest and most crucial stations in the subway system. Dizon also expects to complete the segment from Valenzuela City to Quirino Avenue by 2028 and highlighted plans to enhance connectivity toward North Avenue in later phases. Many are excited for the Metro subway to open as soon as possible. Let's hope the Transportation Secretary delivers on his promises. Meanwhile, optimism for completing the Metro Manila subway project grows after resolving most right-of-way problems. 4 of 5 major right-of-way issues blocking the subway's construction have been resolved. These involve properties in Anonas and White Plains in Quezon City, Valenzuela, and Bonifacio Global City in Taguig, Transportation Secretary Vince Dizon said.
When we came in, there were about 5 major right-of-way issues with the subway. There was the underground of White Plains sa may Katipunan Avenue. There was a property, it's called the Varilla property in Valenzuela. There was a property in Anonas in Quezon City for the station there. And there was one more issue in BGC in Taguig. No? And finally, the Ortigas Station, itong area ng Metro Walk. Payanig sa Pasig area, kung naaalala pa ng mga kababayan natin yun, at yung Metro Walk. So ngayon, yung 4 po, na-resolve na natin.
The only remaining unresolved right-of-way issue concerns a property at Ortigas Station, complicated by overlapping claims and legal disputes. Dizon said collaboration with local officials, especially Pasig Mayor Vico Soto, helped resolve the rest.
Ang maganda, nag-usap kaming lahat, naghanap na kami ng formula. Malapit na kaming umabot sa punto na hopefully magkaroon na ng agreement. Tuloy-tuloy na tayo, no? Kaya natuwa din si Mayor Vico Soto kasi alam niya na nakakatawa kasi 2022 nag-groundbreak dyan. Kasi groundbreaking dapat simula na yun eh, di ba? Pero 3 years na, wala pa rin nangyari dahil nga dito. So hopefully in the next few weeks, in the next month or so, mariresolve na natin yung mga legal issues dyan at sana magtuloy-tuloy na tayo.
Dizon's good rapport with LGUs bodes well for the transport projects affecting many cities and towns. Continuing, another long-derailed rail transit project, MRT-7, is moving forward towards partial operations. The MRT-7 project is now 83% complete and is expected to start partial operations in the first half of 2027. Dizon shared this after witnessing pre-commissioning test runs at Batasan Station alongside San Miguel executives. This phase will open the first 12 stations from North EDSA to Sacred Heart in Quezon City. The DOTR estimates 600,000 passengers will use the MRT-7 in its first year, easing traffic on Commonwealth Avenue. The project cost increased from 62.7 billion pesos to 77 billion due to right-of-way issues, especially in San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, and construction changes. These unassured fares will remain affordable under the public-private partnership model, with government reimbursements for capital expenses. The MRT-7 should be a great addition to the network of light rail transit systems now crisscrossing Metro Manila. And finally, you can now pay for MRT-3 rides using credit or debit cards, making commuting more efficient. The MRT-3 has launched a pilot automatic fare collection system accepting GCash, debit cards, and credit cards. The pilot began at Ayala Station with Secretary Dizon demonstrating payment via GCash.
Tatanggap siya ng iba't ibang paraan ng pagbayad. Pwede kang magbayad through GCash, through your phone. No? Mag-generate ka lang ng commute QR code mo sa app. Pwede kang magbayad ng debit card at pwede kang magbayad ng credit card. No? So, first of its kind to in the world.
The system aims to reduce queues with tap-and-go convenience. Card users can tap MasterCard or Visa cards on turnstiles. GCash users can generate QR codes or tap to pay on Android. Fares are initially charged at maximum distance, but will be adjusted upon exit. The DOTR is working with the Department of Information and Communications Technology to boost Wi-Fi in stations and trains, essential for system operation. Staff are on hand to help with any glitches, as some passengers have experienced tap-out errors resulting in overcharges. Affected commuters are receiving free single-journey tickets as compensation. Frequent MRT-3 riders remain cautious about the new cashless system, but support and fixes are ongoing to improve experience. The latest developments in transportation and traffic management are certainly significant. Up next, Motoring Forum takes a deeper look into one noteworthy issue that should affect motorists and motoring. The issue of banning street parking in Metro Manila is back in the news, and the discussion has widened to how people use streets and sidewalks. Motoring Forum tackles this pressing issue. Every day in Metro Manila, vehicles crawl on main and secondary roads. Pedestrians weave through gridlock, and street vendors occupy sidewalks. This ongoing congestion problem has challenged multiple administrations over the years. Recently, discussions about solving Metro Manila's traffic have centered heavily on street parking. Parked vehicles on both sides of many roads reduce available lanes, turning wide thoroughfares into bottlenecks. Local government units, together with the MMDA, are actively debating possible solutions, ranging from total bans on street parking to partial restrictions in key areas. Comprehensive studies are underway, collecting data to inform policies. But many experts emphasize that street parking is just one symptom of a much deeper, more complex problem. Metro Manila covers approximately 636 square kilometers. The latest census figures from 2020 put the population at around 13.5 million people, a density of roughly 21,200 to 22,000 inhabitants per square kilometer. Meanwhile, government and transport data estimate about 4 million registered vehicles in Metro Manila by early 2025, continuing a steady upward trend over the past decade. These numbers explain why traffic congestion and parking difficulties remain serious challenges. But the problem goes beyond parking. Sidewalks, intended as pedestrian spaces, have increasingly been encroached upon by street vendors, illegally parked motorcycles, construction materials, and even informal dwellers. This not only inconveniences pedestrians, but also poses safety risks, forcing many to walk on busy roads. Advocates have long called attention to this road usage culture, which blurs the lines between vehicle lanes and pedestrian walkways, unlike global norms where roads are used for vehicles and sidewalks exclusively for people. The issue extends beyond sidewalks. Some communities use roadways for basketball courts, community gatherings, extended car repair spaces, and even impromptu markets. Many local officials acknowledge these challenges but express concerns over strict enforcement, fearing social backlash or chaos. Nonetheless, urban planners and transport experts stress the urgent need for a fundamental shift, a reclamation of roads and sidewalks for their intended purposes. A phased approach is proposed, possibly including a 2-week grace period for drivers to find alternate parking after a ban, combined with education campaigns and investments in accessible off-street parking. Effective coordination between the MMDA and LGUs will be essential to avoid fragmented enforcement and ensure lasting improvements. Ultimately, solutions should aim not just to improve traffic flow, but to enhance livability, reclaiming public spaces and improving pedestrian safety and allowing Metro Manila to breathe. While discussing the possible implementation of a ban on street parking, the MMDA and Metro LGUs should also seriously think about reclaiming sidewalks for pedestrians. There is a lot to learn about being smart and safe on the road, and we young ones always need to make our saves smarter and safer about motoring. Learn more from our Young Street Smart segment with road safety reminders from Toyota Motor Philippines. Katulad ng pinapakita sa animation, broken white center lines separate the movement of traffic on multi-lane roads. Ang ibig sabihin nito ay bawal kang dumaan sa gitna o sa mismong linya. But if you're crossing it to overtake or to change lanes, then just keep in mind na ang mga sasakyan na nasa kabilang lane ay may right of way. So, wait for your turn. We share the road with others every day. How to better share the road and help make motoring daily a happier experience is this week's Payong Tsuper.
Payong Tsuper lang kaibigan, ako si Alan, isang kapwa nyo tsuper. Ito'y isang paalala na huwag huminto sa loob ng yellow box.
Ang mga yellow box na matatagpuan sa intersections ay dapat palaging bakante kahit pa naka-green ang traffic light. Kapag nakahinto ang kabilang bandang intersection, mas mabuting maghintay ng tamang pagkakataon bago lumampas sa yellow box.
Tandaan, sumunod sa yellow box rule upang maging maayos ang ating takbo sa kalsada. Ito po si Jose Alan Mendoza, Payong Tsuper lang kaibigan, mula sa isang kapwa nyo tsuper.
Full throttle weekend returns to the Batangas Racing Circuit for Round 4. Get ready for intense racing action and fierce competition on the track.
Hi, I'm Jam from TrackX, and this is
Lexus Kabanting from TrackX.
TrackX is a guided track experience. We may look like a racing school, but we always say no, we are not a racing school. We are a track experience.
We decided to tie itong TrackX with Full Throttle Weekend kasi naging byproduct ng TrackX. May nabuo kaming community. We have these people who are now eager to like level up a bit and take things on the track in a grid race kumbaga. And actually sila ang yung community ang nag-isip nito eh. And then sige, let's have a race, let's have a good time together. And we all still tackled it like parang TrackX din na it's a grid experience.
When we did the driver's briefing last Friday, the biggest thing that we reminded them is that when you're barreling towards a corner and you're side by side and you're thinking of whether or not to overtake, whether or not to cut off the next driver, ang sinabi namin sa kanila is don't worry about being a good driver because that's not what we're measuring today. Worry about being a good friend. Kumbaga, let that question guide all your actions on track. And I think they performed beautifully.
Hi, I'm Carl Ocab and I joined the TrackX Homecoming Cup. Nahilig talaga ako sa kotse kasi unang brand new car namin ng family. Honda Civic na EK VTI 2000. Kaya doon pa lang nagustuhan ko na talaga yung auto and then nagkaroon ako ng project car which is itong NA na Miata. I really like driving the NA Miata kasi iba yung feeling na may pagka-nostalgic and even the turn-in, very different. Mas masaya yung Miata. Para kang, totoo yung sinasabi nila na go-kart feels. Family. Hindi, biro lang. Ako, ang gusto ko talaga sa racing, aside dun sa thrill, sa adrenaline, yung enjoyment na habang nandito, nakatambay, di ba? Tapos tingin na kayo ng auto, comparison nyo ng mga parts, and kumbaga, yung learnings na pwede mong i-apply sa project car mo, hindi ka limited sa sarili mong ideas dahil may mga tropa kang, may mga iba-iba din ideas, iba-ibang parts na kinabit, and iba-ibang skills. So, kung gusto nyo ng unique experience na kahit once in your life, di ba, try racing or at least man lang maka-drive sa racetrack, join TrackX and contact them because I'm sure you will enjoy it.
That's the thrill from round 4 of the Full Throttle Weekend. Stay tuned as the season continues to heat up, right here on Race Weekend. That's all for this week's World of Motorsports. We'll return shortly after this break. Our featured car of the week will be presented next on Showcase. In this showcase, we are unpacking the Dolphin, a compact full electric hatchback from BYD. Now arguably the best-selling maker-distributor of new energy vehicles in the country.
BYD Philippines now has the most comprehensive lineup of new energy vehicles in the country, from full electric or hybrid sedans and hatchbacks to crossover SUVs and pickups. Standing out in the compact hatchback segment is the BYD Dolphin, which combines cutting-edge EV technology with practicality, making it a perfect choice for urban driving. BYD claims an impressive driving range of 405 kilometers and a full charge for the Dolphin, making it ideally suited for bustling urban environments. Despite its compact mid-sized footprint, the interior feels remarkably spacious, comfortably accommodating 5 passengers. Thoughtful design elements such as short front and rear overhangs and a generous 2.70-meter wheelbase maximize cabin and storage space. The Dolphin's design is a nod to the dynamic elegance of dolphins breaching the ocean's surface. This is reflected in striking LED headlights and taillights that illuminate the road ahead with style. LED daytime running lights, side turn lamps on the power adjustable and manual folding side mirrors with heater and puddle lamps, striking LED bar tail lamp, LED rear fog lamps, high mount brake lamp, variable intermittent front wipers, and rear shield defogger. Inside, the Dolphin surprises with its spacious and sporty cabin featuring leather-clad seats and various conveniences. The driver's seat is adjustable in 6 ways, while the front passenger seat offers 4-way manual adjustments. The rear seats split in a 60-40 ratio, allowing you to expand the 345-liter trunk space up to an impressive 1,310 liters when folded down. The instrument cluster is equipped with a 5-inch LCD display, and the auto climate control system includes a PM 2.5 filter for cleaner air. The centerpiece of the Dolphin's infotainment system is a 12.8-inch rotating touchscreen that has become a standard feature in BYD vehicles. It supports Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, USB connectivity, and Bluetooth, complemented by DirectHD 6 speaker system for an immersive audio experience. This allows you to easily access its various exciting capabilities while keeping your focus on the road ahead. Priced at 1,398,000 pesos in the Philippines, the BYD Dolphin is a very competitive entry point for anyone looking to transition to electric vehicles. It features a 44.9 kilowatt-hour blade battery providing a range of 405 kilometers on a single charge. This single electric motor driving the front wheels produces 94 horsepower and 180 Nm of torque, allowing a top speed of 160 km per hour. According to BYD, acceleration from 0 to 50 km per hour can be achieved in just 3.9 seconds. The Dolphin suspension system incorporates MacPherson struts in the front and torsion beams in the rear, while the braking system consists of front ventilated and rear solid discs. This helps you provide smooth rides and effective stopping power, while rolling in stylish 16-inch alloy wheels paired with 195/60 R16 tires. Safety is a paramount concern for the BYD Dolphin, which has earned a 5-star safety rating from ANCAP under its stringent testing criteria. This hatchback comes equipped with a DiPilot advanced driver assistance systems, which include a 360-degree view monitor, 3-sensor radar system, and cruise control. The Dolphin comes with traction control system, electric stability control, hydraulic brake assist, electronic brake force distribution, brake feedback system, brake override system, controlled deceleration for parking brake, comfortable stop, coordinated regenerative braking, hill start hold control, electronic anti-theft system. Overall, the BYD Dolphin isn't just another electric vehicle. It's a fully integrated driving experience that marries safety, efficiency, and cutting-edge technology, all within a chic, compact design.
The BYD Dolphin appears to be a strong contender in the electric vehicle market, mixing affordability, practicality, and modern, stylish design all in one. Welcome back to Motoring Today, where we shift gears and dive into the latest from the auto industry.
Schaeffler Philippines has launched the RepExpert mobile training van, which will go around the country to conduct hands-on training for mechanics on the installation of Schaeffler automotive products. The objective is to enhance the skills of Filipino mechanics, ensuring they can correctly install and maintain vital Schaeffler replacement products.
The idea is to work with our distributor, our partners in the business, because they are the ones serving directly the auto parts suppliers in the Philippines. So we'll be working with them closely, make sure that we will make a efficient and I would say effective way of handling and scheduling how to deploy this mobile training van.
These immersive sessions, led by Schaeffler's own technical experts, will cover advanced automotive products, including clutch systems, transmission components, and electric drives.
We actually have a dedicated guy who will be doing the training locally. He was trained in Germany, but obviously he will be supported as well by our colleagues within the region through Konkai's support, because they started in Thailand, to be honest. So they have more experience than us, because we wanted really to make this more effective the way we conduct business. It's a local, we can do in a local language as well, just to make sure again that the training would be effective.
To complement the hands-on training, Schaeffler has also rolled out the Rep Expert app. This mobile application combines the features of their online portal with convenient mobile access, providing mechanics with instant tips, resources, product compatibility checks using chassis numbers, and crucial installation guidance. It's available on both iOS and Android, making technical information more accessible than ever. The rollout of the Rep Expert training van and mobile comes at a strategic time for the Philippine automotive aftermarket sector, which is experiencing significant growth with increasing car ownership and a rising number of aging vehicles.
I see many OEM, they're moving from Japan to Philippines, India to Philippines. That reason, Schaeffler also see opportunity in Philippines. That reason, we put the business of the automotive spare part from the Thailand, Indonesia, and Philippines is the one of the country that we want to grow.
Looking ahead, Schaeffler is also preparing for the future of mobility, with initial training focused on internal combustion engine technologies and later to include crucial knowledge on hybrid and electric vehicle systems. The third and final leg of the 2025 Toyota Gazoo Racing Philippine Cup took place at the renowned Clark International Speedway, marking a spectacular conclusion to a season filled with thrilling moments and innovative racing programs. This year's racing season has been distinguished by its unique offerings, including notable new features designed to engage fans and enhance the racing experience.
So right now we are wrapping up a very exciting and unique season for our racing program. So of course, we all know that for this season we had several new additions to our racing program.
The season saw the return of the classic Vios OMR cars, injected excitement into the racing lineup, attracting enthusiasts and nostalgia alike. But the star of the season ender was a debut of the Tamarao Racing concept.
For the final leg of this race season, we are very excited to bring another new addition to our race program, which is the circuit and drag races for the Tamarao race car. When we launched the next generation Tamarao, of course, one of the key features of the product is the versatility and the flexibility of this vehicle. And what better way to exhibit the capabilities and the flexibility of this car but to try it on the racetracks.
The exciting final leg highlighted Toyota Gazoo Racing's commitment to fostering the local car culture, attracting more and more fans from car clubs to online communities, creating a greater passion for racing.
And another thing that we are very happy about this season is Toyota Gazoo Racing has always been about community. So we are building the racing communities, the car culture in the country. And we are very happy to attract more and more fans coming into our races, whether here at the Clark Speedway or in our street race venues.
Looking ahead, the Toyota Gazoo Racing program is set to evolve further with several exciting initiatives in the pipeline.
So we have just announced the return of the Toyota Gazoo Racing Philippines Esports GT Championship, which is another venue for aspiring racers to get their foot in the door through online racing.
Ford Philippines has unveiled the all-new Mustang Mach-E, Ford's cutting-edge electric vehicle, and the Territory Hybrid, which is making its world premiere right here in the Philippines. The Territory Hybrid comes in two variants, the entry-level Trend priced at $1.399 million and the high-end Titanium X at 1.599 million pesos.
There has been other countries where there was launched different types of technology, but this is full hybrid technology. It's the first one in the world in the Philippines. It is an amazing product. It is a step forward from the traditional full hybrids because at the lower speed it actually works mostly in electric mode. So I really want to invite everyone that come and test drive the car because it is a game-changer technology.
With a starting price of 3.499 million pesos, the Mustang Mach-E incorporates advanced battery chemistry and engine technology. Only one variant of the Mach-E is available locally.
And then we have this amazing Mach-E, which is a different product than what was launched before in the other parts of the world. So since then, The chemistry of the batteries has changed. The electric engine has changed. So this is an all-new car that we're launching in the Philippines.
The Territory Hybrid is now available at 4 dealerships across the country, while the Mustang Mach-E is available for reservation, with delivery scheduled beginning in September. Ford is closely monitoring the automotive market's shift from pickups to diverse vehicle segments, necessitating a broader product lineup. The company is also vigilant regarding regulatory changes that may impact vehicle pricing, ensuring compliance while meeting consumer needs.
If you ask me, is this the last electrified products? Probably not. But what it's going to be very dependent on how the market is going to evolve, how the customer is expecting, the adoption of the electrified products, as well as the infrastructure development in the country that will tell us not only what type of products we can launch in the future, but also what type of technology can we introduce with those products.
And that's it for this week on Motoring Today. Thank you for joining us. Also, make sure to visit our website and follow us on social media for the latest updates in motoring.
Until next week, here on Motoring Today. Now in its 39th year serving the motoring public with a steadfast commitment to road safety. In honor of our dad, Butch Gamboa, I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa. Happy
motoring.